Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Gazbeard, and we are here in Green Hell Story Mode. And I'm hoping that you can tell, despite some croakiness in my voice, that I'm a little bit more excited than usual at the beginning of today's episode, because I've just read about the updates that have dropped for this game. Barely a month since it was released to final release, and there's been some very exciting fixes and patches added to the game, but more importantly than that, the timeline for future updates, proper updates rather than patches and bug fixes, has been released, and chief amongst those is that we're going to be able to build more than one story high with our buildings, and a few other things, but I will probably do a separate video for that, so keep an eye open for that coming out. Right, time of day is 6 o'clock in the morning. We need a little bit of everything to get us going, and then we've got to search this place if we haven't already. Yes, we have, because we've got a big stash of food through in that next shed, haven't we? Right, so we need some breakfast, and then we need to get on with exploring and figuring out everything that's going on in this area. Let's just quickly check the backpack. Food I'm primarily thinking of. We need meat. We desperately need meat. But I've just spotted those carbs there, and I'd like to get them. No, wrong. Try that one. That'll do. That gives us the heart of palm, which I'm going to manually put in the backpack so that it goes in the right position. And I'm going to pick up this mushroom. I'm going to check what's happening up at the campfire. We could also get the big bulbs. Oh no, in fact that's the anti-fever bush. We'll leave that there. Let's check that. No fruits there. Right, we've got some bone stews here. Bone infusions and some brews. I'm not sure what they are. Right, I'm going to drop that mushroom here. Where's it gone? Drop that here. We're carrying 43.3 kilos. I did notice what looked like some nuts dropping. Oh, wait a minute. We'll just pick that coconut up. We'll drop that here. We've got massive feathers there. Empty can. We've got this unknown herb which we can use to make lily dressings, which is still growing away nicely. Look, yeah, I thought I saw nuts dropping there. Right, let's quick nosy down here. Molinarias here, 2 of them. Whoa, that sounded awfully like a beehive. If it is a beehive, I can't see it. Oh no, it's a carcass there. Is there a bone in there? There is a bone in there. Yeah. We'll take that and we'll go and leave that up beside the fire. Just trying to get a few supplies on the go here so that we can sustain ourselves. Now water is going to be one of the issues down here because I've not seen a source of water. So what I may have to do, thinking about it, is make a water collector and put, or even make a pair of them, and put some bamboo bowls underneath them. Now in order to make a pair of them, that means I'm going to need 8 long sticks, which is going to be a lot to collect. I see fruits. We'll have those fruits. Right. how are we doing for water? Let's just check in the backpack. Got 40 in there, got 40 in there, we've got 100 in there. So, where were we getting the water from? Because we've also made soups up there. Was it rain? Oh, it's still rainy season. Aha! Okay, I did not realise that. So, we've got no coconut balls to put down. That means I'm going to have to deal with this to put some balls down. Right. Harvest that. Oh, I forgot to drink it. Harvest. The other piece should be on the ground at my feet. Where's it gone? There it is. We should be able to drop those coconut balls straight down there. Yep, they are filling with water. Okay, I would have liked to have had a few more, but beggars can't be choosers, and we have been using them for cooking, so we've kind of lost them. But we did leave water down here, didn't we, on the end? We left our cooking pot and a couple of bowls down here, I believe. Yes, we did. Right, you can tell it's the best part of a week since I've played the game. We must not leave here without taking that pot. Right, how are we doing now for foods? Let's have a look. We could do with some carbs, we do with some proteins and some fats. Right, let's eat that. Eat that. Eat that banana. How did that do us? Pretty much did us. It's just proteins that we're short of now. Let's try and make more efficient use of this space in the backpack. Those parrots don't shut up. I think we'll be having them for lunch. Right, now I want to have a wander around. I want to check the area out. That frog gave me the fright of my life there. Oh. What was that I just heard?
Is it? Oh, fuck!
Whoa. Lots of dead humans burned. Got him. Right, we can pick him up in a minute. We've got a dialogue. Got a radio Mia.
I just found a charred corpse.
That's horrible. With every update, I get more and more worried about you. I need you here, please. I don't know how much longer I can take it.
Mia, I'm doing my best. Just give me some more time, okay? Just a bit longer.
I think we'll need to harvest that directly. And I should have put some more fuel on the fire, and I didn't. Any notes? Oh, there is a note. Read. Day 1. 2 guards, changing regularly, pistols and machine guns, old padlocks. Around 20 people in the cages. Sophia and Teresita are together, but I can't reach them. Day 2. The padlock won't open. Change of tactics required. They are taking the people somewhere. Isabel says they are experimenting on them. Evidence, medical equipment, presence of natives. Day 3, there are sick people in the camp. Potential epidemic outbreak. Chance of escape. The sick are being controlled. Proof they are being experimented on. Day 4, reek of dead bodies. Burning. Animated conversations. Will they take someone from our group? Day 5, are they preparing experiments? Failed escape attempt. Swollen eye makes it difficult to assess the situation, but we don't have time. Day 6, they injected me with something. I threw up. Isabel says it was a blood transfusion. She's running a fever. They put us in a cage together. I don't know what's happening to my girls. I need to find Teresita. Isabel is getting worse. The guard in the blue t-shirt has the keys. Oh. Right, so they were experimenting on them. It wasn't blood transfusions. It was experiments. Just grab some more sticks for replenishing the fire. Don't need ropes yet. Trying not to walk on them. Not a lot of space there to get around. No. What's that area back there, and have we been through it? It's a dead end. Is there a climbing position there? I don't see one. And that's just left us overweight. So if I drop one of those small, well, two of those small sticks and not pick any more up, I may have to drop those sticks. Just have a look through here, see what's down here. I think we'll be moving on out of here today. This is a pretty big area. It looks like there's quite a bit down here that we've not explored yet. All around that edge of it. But I think we've got everything that we're going to need for the story from here. We do need to get to Lambda 2 or whatever it's called. That place that's marked on the map. Let's go cook our piece of lizard and get ourselves fortified up, ready for moving on. Should still be morning, and something's just run through there. I'm not sure what. Just check. What's the time? It's midday. Right, let's we drink that and move that bowl out, and we move that piece of lizard onto there. There's our stats. We do need proteins and we do need carbs, so we eat those fruits because they never last very long. We've got a full day left on those bananas. Let's drink that bone infusion. We'll move these two bowls out here. Catch water. At least then they'll be there when we come back. somehow we've got to get our pot and coconut bowls into here. I've got a feeling we're not going to be taking that gold on with us. Right, so that meat's cooked. Let's just eat that to get the proteins that we needed. There we are, that's everything sorted. Move that piece of coconut to that side. Got 1 day 17 on there. We got 1 day on each of those bananas. 1 day 19 on the coconuts. 2 days 18 on the nut. Finding space to put everything in here is going to be a problem. What have we got there? We've got a brew. Can't get in. And a cassava soup. That's big carbs. I think what we'll do is we'll leave them two there and we'll drink them immediately before we leave. Leave that bone there, leave them sticks and things there. Leave those coconut bowls there. The despawn timers are one of the things that apparently the devs have addressed. Right, so let's go get our bits from down here. We forgot to drop the sticks up there, didn't we? Right, well, let's just drop the sticks here. Doesn't really matter where we drop them. It's very possible we won't ever come back here. So I'm not going to stress about that. All our bidons are full, aren't they? Yeah, all full with clean water. I want to get them picked up first because these are going to control how much we can carry. See, 46 there, and I know that coconut bowls weigh half each. 0.5 each, so 46.1, 46.6, yeah. Right, 47.1. Not much more that we can afford to carry, but I want to take some of this with me. That can of orange juice, because it's something to drink. I'd like to take these nuts. Oh, we can't get them in there. Too big if we try to put them that way. Any more nuts? Because we're not going to get any of these in there. 48.9. Even if we could get that tin in, I don't think we could carry the weight. But at least these nuts are not too heavy, and they do have a lot of useful calories and stuff in them. I guess we could try and take one more thing of painkillers, because apparently they're good against snake bites. Right, that's going to be about it. That's going to be about all that we can carry. We're going to have to leave all of this here. We may be able to come back and get it. Who knows? Right, we want to be moving on. So we've got our pots, we've got our coconut bowls, and get up to here. I see you, lizard. Right, quick check, stats. Do getting a bit of carbs down us, but we'll leave that those infusions up there. We don't need them. We will need to try and get some fresher bananas. Don't think we've left anything behind. Just one last quick check, because right, so we got our tribal spear, we got a stone spear, we got our bow, Got our machete and a bone knife. No sticks or ropes or anything. Got some spare feathers for arrows. We've got 10 arrows on us. 2 coconut shells. Why are we taking that gold bag? I can't think of a reason for taking that gold bag anyway. Only got 1 piece of charcoal against food poisoning, but we do have a water lily, which is good against food poisoning. We've got these nuts and things, but we've got no protein. We'd have to stop and make a fire if we did get a kill. Right. Oh, let's see if we can get these mushrooms in the backpack. Ideally without slowing us down. Right, so let's... Good grief! That bird made me jump. Flying right underneath my hand like that. Now, I really would like to go and explore down that end over there. Just to find out what's there, in case there's anything that we're missing, but... oh, picking up that rope has put us overweight again. In fact, it wasn't just that rope. What else did we pick up there then? We were moving along fine. Suddenly we've gained half a kilo just from picking that rope up. Alright, I'll eat that mushroom, see if that'll make a difference to us. It does. The coconut just dropped there. Now there is a banana tree up there. I don't see any fruit on it, but I do see fruit on that one. So, how many bananas have we got? We've got 2, they've got 19 hours left on them. We don't need to eat them at the moment. Let's just save the time and get on out of here. Otherwise we're going to be eating into, cutting into our water just to stay alive. And we need to get down to Lambda 2, whoops, what the hell? Lambda 2 quite quickly. The cappy. Sounds like an armadillo. Follow this path up to the elevator. As I said, we can always come back here, get more supplies. I do want those nuts before we go though. Just hope they... oh, they did make us too heavy. Can't even step over that parrot. Right, point 4. Easiest way to clear point 4 is eat a banana. Looks like we're going to be grazing again. switch this off. I think it's going to run out of fuel. Now, how are we doing on time? Oh, it's nearly dark. We're going to have to find a way to stay here for the night. Map. We are here at this elevator and we've got to get down to here. That's a long way to go. I think if we can get down to here to the plane crash cave, if it's still a thing in story mode, then that's what we're going to have to do. But we're going to be running the risk. We're going to be running a risk of taking injuries from animals now. Oh, great. And there's a scorpion out there. They're through there. See if I can pull them to fight on my terms. I haven't got the energy for this. And in fact, no. I'm not going to draw attention to myself. I'm going to go back down the elevator. I'm going to spend the night at the mine. That's a venom wound. That's that scorpion. That means we've definitely got to spend the night at the mine because we've got to get ourselves fixed up from that. Fix up that wound first. It'll be a leg wound. Take the armor off. There it is. Tobacco dressing for poison. There was a banana tree just here that had a couple of bananas on it. A bit further down. Must have been further down. We're going to need those carbs. There it is. No space in the backpack, okay. And we're gonna have to eat one of them. Uh-oh. Well, at least we passed out on the boardwalk. And we're gonna need to re-inspect ourselves. Probably a worm. We are running way too slow. One day 21, one day 21. Come on, one of those has got to be. Well, I'll tell you what, eat the heart of palm. And we're probably desperate for a drink. We are. Let's drink that one just now. We've got to get back to the bed before we do anything Worm sanity -3. Yeah, that's what I figured. So this is not going at all the way that I wanted it to. Not only did it take us longer to get out of there than expected, so that we got upstairs after sunset, but there was natives there waiting for us as well. Oh no, not here. Anywhere but here. We're going to end up with about 3 or 4 worms. At least the fever's gone. We have to drop our pots here again. That washed us clean, right? Let's inspect ourselves. Armor off. Yeah, we got a worm. Luckily we've got a couple of fish hooks. Let's put an ash dressing on there. We've still got another, oh no, that's it gone, right. And we need to drink more than anything. Drink that one. I'll get us through the night. We could do with a bit of protein and fats. I'll eat that. Coconuts. 15 hours on that. 1 day 4 on that. Those are good. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for now. Let's get a full night's sleep. Be waking up at midday. Right. Okay, we need pretty much everything. So proteins and fats. Let's eat that, whatever it is. 30 proteins, 12 carbs, 15 fats. Should it? It doesn't quite sorted us. Let's eat that snack. 22 carbs, 15 fats, plus some sanity. Right, so we need a good drink now. Oh, I should have refilled it. Both of them are empty now, aren't they? We may have to hold on and let the rain refill those so that we can refill the bidons. But we may end up spending another night here before we can move on, which would give those locals a chance to disappear. Got water here, which it won't be enough to fill both bidons, but we'll certainly get one of them full. It's full. It's now got 10 in it. A bit more charcoal. May end up having to drop some of this charcoal though, because it may push us too far overweight. We craft that ash, craft that bandage, gives us a second ash dressing. We've still got 3 tobacco dressings, so I'm not so worried about those. That's a brew. 15 energy, 15 proteins, 25 carbs. I'm not sure what that's from. Unless it's from one of those white mushrooms. That's got 50 carbs. Leave those 4 bowls there. Any more nuts here? See any? There's the rain coming in. What we'll do while we're just waiting for that rain to take effect, so that we can refill the bidon, we'll just gather some sticks up. That just fell, stick. We'll just drop these sticks here. An unknown mushroom is spoiled. Destroy it. Right, time 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Get this bidon filled. And at least we know we've got that. Right, they're both full again. That's full. Got that. Orange juice, which gives us 30, so that's 180, 210 hydration we're carrying. That one banana underneath is spoiled. Can I get at it? Maybe if I move that, I'll tell you what. Spoiled, there we go. There. 16, 17 hours on that, 5 hours on the mushrooms. Right, we will need protein if we're going to spend another night here, but I really do want to time it so that we leave here in the morning rather than in the afternoon. We need to get ourselves some protein. I've got a feeling that the natives are there because we had a fire running the whole time we were down here. So what we may end up having to do is use these for protein, which is fine by me. We can't carry them. We don't have the weight capacity to carry them. We're not struggling for water at the moment. So yeah. Right. Well, I think what I'll do is, rather than just drag this on and on and on and on, I'll end the episode here. Oh God, look at all these leeches. Good God. Get off. I'll end the episode here, and I'll then pick it up in the next episode in the morning. We'll remember to do a save before we leave here, and we'll then see if those natives are still at the entrance to the cave when we go out. So thanks very much for watching. Bit of a disaster this episode, but these things happen. I'm really keen to start pushing on with the story mode, and I really wanted to do that today, but it looks like it's going to have to wait until tomorrow's episode to join me for that. I'm the Gazbeard, this is Green Hell, As always from me, it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now. Thanks for watching.